Yo, what's up, gang? Welcome to the first video, hopefully, of many on the channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a market watch for y'all. I'm gonna be checking out like what's hot, what's dropping, what I'm saying. Checking what you might want to get before PRB-02 and what you should probably hold off till then. And I mean, shit, I ain't got nothing else to say. Let's fucking hop in it, gang. Alright, as a side note, everything is gonna be in order from where they released. So ST1 for the start up to OP-09 at the moment. Everything's going to be in order from red, green, blue, purple, black, and then yellow. So everything's going to be in order. All the timestamps are going to be in the description. Any relevant shit is going to be in there. And yeah, I guess we'll just start us off. Alright, starting us off, we got ST1 Luffy. This is a 5 cost 6k SR from Starter Deck 1. It has Rush and Dawn X2. When attacking, your opponent cannot activate blocker during this battle. So it is a generically good red card. The main problem, I feel, is it has no counter. So it kind of just breaks in your hand, and that's kind of a big problem. But at the same time, red usually goes very aggro, so it's a good card. It's a good card. But $7 is kind of crazy. $7 is kind of crazy. It was $3.50 back in October. That was when Dofi starter deck came out. I think so. Back in October, right? All the others. So for $7, yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. I see this card getting reprinted in PRB-02. I don't think it's gonna survive. I think it's probably gonna get reprinted. I'll have all the scales obviously on screen. So at the moment, I can't tell you my exact rating. I'll add a note if something changes and I don't specify it here, and that'll go for all the cards. But for this one, I'm not gonna lie, $7 is crazy. But if you need the card, you need the card. And speaking of which, if you need the card, just get this one. Like, what the fuck are you doing? This one's fucking dope. Same shit. Looks sick as hell. It's $1 more. So if you need the card, one, this is gonna get reprinted. This is gonna become a 20-cent card. This is gonna stay at least $5. So if you need the card, just fucking pick up this. Just fucking pick up this. Looks awesome. I don't even know how it's $8. I might actually pick up 2 of these. These are kind of fucking dope. There's an OP-05 alt art. Dude, this card is sick. Just get the alt art for it. Like, actually. And, alright, moving on. We got Diable Jambe. Diable Jambe, it's a $2 common from Starter Deck 1. That is not surviving. That is so getting reprinted. Yeah, no, this card is not surviving the chopping block. It is probably going to get reprinted. See, it's a Starter Deck card, so it's a little weird, but it should get reprinted probably. And it's not very meta relevant. Besides, for all the past 3 of these, there's going to be a new Starter Deck 21 Luffy coming out. But I don't know how many of these run in there, so. Alright, next up we got Brook. Another card for the new Starter Deck 21. I also see this getting reprinted. It's a $1.50 common. I don't think it's going to survive the chopping block. I don't know how they are with Starter Deck cards. I don't know, $1.50 for a common brick. It's a 2K. It's useful, but I don't think it's surviving. Yeah, okay, next up we have Otama. This is the reprint version from PRB-01. So I don't think any card from PRB-01 is going to be reprinted in PRB-02. Could be wrong, but I doubt any of them from PRB-01 is going to be reprinted in the second one. So I highly suggest snatching some of these. I think probably just get a playset, get more, honestly, because this card is only going to go up. I mean, it is a uncommon card that got reprinted, and it's almost up to $1 already. I mean, look at how many are being sold. 6 months snapshot, almost 3,000 sold. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you kind of have to get your playset if you plan on playing red at all. Honestly, just get your playset, because I don't think that's getting reprinted. Alright, Sanji from OP-01, so 2k counter, 2 cost 3k, activate main, take top card of your life to your hands, it gains 2k power, and then you give this character 2 Rest of Dawn. He's decent Shanks, he's very good in his own deck, the PRB Sanji deck. trying to think. This card, it's $3. It's a rare from OPO1. It's definitely getting fucking reprinted into the ground. It is not surviving the chopping block either. I mean, obviously get them if you need them. That goes for every card. But I think this card is going to get reprinted. It is pretty meta relevant, but only in specific decks. So honestly, if you need it, you need it. Otherwise, pass on it. Just wait. As soon as it gets announced that it's going to get reprinted in PRB-02, it's going to get cut in half. And you'll see that with Sabo later on. Alright, next up we have Nami. Nami is a OPO1 rare card. It's going for $1.50. That's kind of fucking crazy. And it hasn't been a reprint, right? No reprint on this one. So, yeah. I think this is probably going to be reprinted. But it's $1. I mean, who cares if you waste $1, right? Next we have Zoro. Zoro from OPO1, it's an SR. It's a $3 SR. See, the problem is, the only reason why it's a $3 SR is because it got reprinted before. I don't think, I think this might be reprinted. Maybe. It's a half and half. Kind of on the fence about it. But don't get this version. Don't get this fucking shitty ass version. Get this one. This one looks sick and it's less. In my opinion. This card's fucking dope. It's from the ST10, and I don't know. It's just kind of fucking dope compared to this one. And it's less. Like what? Yeah, definitely get this one. Definitely get this one. And next card, Red Hawk. Dude, this card is a $5 rare. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's very, very meta relevant at the moment for Shanks specifically. So honestly, not that meta relevant. It's a 2-cost counter. Up to one of your leader character cards gain 4,000 power. Then you get to pop a 4K or less. So the ideal play is use Shank's leader effect on a 5K body, and then Red Hawk to get out of whatever swing, and then pop the 4K body. So, and the trigger out of life is basically like a base trigger, basically. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice card. $5 is absurd. It's definitely gonna hit the reprint list. I do not see this card surviving at all. It's like a 10 out of 10 on the reprint list. So if you need them, you need them. Otherwise, don't. Next up, Marco. Marco is an SR from OPO3. I don't see many decks running this. I mean, I think Marco, the deck itself, can occasionally run some. But man, it just feels kind of power crept. I don't know what it is. A 3K or less, like, it just doesn't feel good. The on-KO of trashing an event, it can work, but then most of your deck is just built around events, I feel, and it just doesn't feel good. Not many decks run it. It was up to $18 back in December. That's fucking crazy. It is probably gonna get the reprint. I don't see this card surviving. I also don't know who's even buying this. Like, how would 25 of these being sold a day? That's crazy. Anyway, Badmare's Kit Course from OPO4. It's a 0-cost 3K for red with a activate basically the counter out of life. It's nice. It's not crazy. It's good in Shanks because Shanks runs a bunch of bricks, so it's good there. $3 for 12 for a playset. It's definitely gonna get reprinted. I see this card getting reprinted. I'm saying that for literally every fucking card so far. But I mean, it's the truth, dude. These cards are just fucking stupid expensive for no reason. They are just so getting reprinted. This card is definitely not getting a reprint. Okay, wait, I shouldn't say that. Maybe it could. It's from OPO6, but no one's buying this shit. It's 90 cents. Like, it's the definition of such a mid card. Like, if it was a 9-cost 11K, pop a 10 or less, that'd be fucking dope. 9-cost 11K, pop a 10 or less. Sick. It'd be literally just green Shanks and red. But I don't know. I don't think this one might get reprinted. It's a might. They did reprint some goofy ass cards in PRB-01. There's a chance. But the alts are for it. It's nice. I just don't think anyone's running more than one, so it's not a great investment, I would say. 16 for a one of, like, sure, but like no one's running this at like a four of or anything. It's not a great card. It's nice to pop occasional things, but like running it in Shanks and popping Yamato's aces, you know, popping Dofi, like 10 cost Dofi, popping Kid can occasionally be nice just to get it out of the way, but usually they'll have like Rosinante anyway to just protect it, so it's really not a great card. I don't know if I like that one. This card, I'm not even putting up the base version because it's cheap as shit, but the alt art, if you run any of these in your deck, any deck, just fucking alt them out, dude. They're like $5, they're like $6. You gotta just get the alt arts, dude. They're kind of nice. I like the like cuts. Reminds me of like Dofi. Yeah, I mean $6. I think you just get these. I think you just alt it out. You know, it's not bad at all. EBO1 Chopper. This card's obviously gonna get reprinted. Probably like everything from EBO1 is gonna get reprinted. I don't see like anything from EBO1 surviving. Yeah, I wouldn't get these personally. It's run like you'll see the occasional, like the reason it spiked. It was $10 in December, and we were running Zoro way back in like October, right? So like, oh yeah, like back here is when Zoro was kind of popping off, and this card fell off, and then someone did Animal Shanks at the Treasure Cup, I think. Oh no, I don't know why this card spiked back up. January, I don't know, maybe there may have been an OP10 Zoro game that made it to the finals. I don't know. I don't see why this card's $20. Almost nobody runs it unless you're playing like Animal Shanks. Kid and Killer. This is a $2 SR, or not SR. This is a $2 rare. I mean, it's from EBO1. It's almost guaranteed gonna get reprinted, I think. Yeah. See, I don't know. $2 isn't bad. If you need a playset, just fucking get a playset, dude. It's $2. What are you losing? Dragons. I hate to say it, probably gonna get reprinted. So it was up to $12 at one point. I think I got mine around like fucking like 10. So this card was so cheap, bro. It was like $1. It was like $1. You could have picked up like 10 of these and then just sold them at their peak. But yeah, 730, not bad. If you want to play Shanks, I'm sorry for you, but also, I mean, yeah, you can kind of snatch them. You don't usually run more than 3 of. I currently run 2 in Shanks. I don't know. It's nice. It's not amazing. $7 probably gonna get reprinted. The alt art, I don't like the alt art. Not many people do, even though it is Akira Agawa, so you know, we like that artist. That's very cool. But I don't see the alt art sticking too much value if they reprint, which they're most likely going to reprint, and then they're going to give a new artwork, and then I think the new artwork is just going to be so much better than this. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think this is a great buy. Next we have Rayleigh. That card is just, what do I even need to say? This card's gonna get reprinted into hopefully the ground. Actually, I don't know. It's gonna become a lot cheaper. It might be like 15. That's my guess. So probably like $35 for a secret rare is fucking crazy. I think this is gonna become like a $15 card probably after PRB-02 has been officially like flooded into the market. It's probably gonna be a $15 card, but I don't know if they're gonna reprint. It's a new set. It's not a new, but it's like a relatively new, and you know PRB-01 didn't really like reprint like OP-07 and shit, and they didn't reprint any like EBO1 besides like the manga Chopper. So I don't know. I'm hoping they reprint, but there is a small chance they don't. I do think it needs to be reprinted, and I don't know if buying the alt arts are the best idea. They're nice, don't get me wrong, and they're really not that much more. Like, if you're gonna buy them, you have a little extra money, just buy the alt arts. They look kind of nice. But it's a similar thing to Dragon. If they make a better alt art, then this, it's never going to go down. It's never going to go down too much because it's a cool alt art. People want this one more than they want the other one. People want the other one more than they want this one. But I do think if they make a better one, objectively a better one, this is going to go down a little, but it should stay probably around there. So if you want to keep your value on your cards, buy alt arts, but buy good ones. Starter Deck 15 Newgate. This card, I think it's going to get reprinted because they're reprinting Starter Deck 18 Doflamingo, Dewa in there. They're reprinting that. So I'm going to assume they're going to get at least one SR from every starter deck of the 15 through 20. It's my guess. So I think this card's probably going to get reprinted. If not this, then the Ace, but I could see it. But at the same time, it's like $2. Who cares, dude? If you need this card, just buy them. There's literally no point not to. The same exact thing for the Ace. They're so cheap that who cares, you know? Ben, definitely, they are not reprinting Ben. That's a guarantee. Get your SRs now. Get your Bens. Hate to sound like a broken record, but yeah, literally just cop the Bens. I don't see these getting reprinted till maybe like PRB-03. This card's gonna, as soon as OP-09 is a little less relevant, like how it happened with OP-07, this card's about to be like at least like a $20 card. No, okay, well, hold up. I'm thinking of the alt art. The alt art's already like 20. This card's gonna be like a $10 SR, probably like Dragon, most likely. Like a new red deck or something is gonna use it. All red decks are gonna use it, really. It's gonna become like a $10 SR probably. And next up we have Roger. Roger's a $6 secret rare. Dude, there's no point not to. You need to get at least two. Get at least two, I think. This card's not gonna be reprinted for a while. It's gonna be up there for the one ofs in red, maybe the two ofs. I know a Shanks list I got top 32 from Artris. I think he runs two Roger. I could be wrong. But I think you should definitely get at least two Roger. And then Shanks, same thing as Ben. You need to get at least a playset. These cards are gonna go up. Just OP-09 got a lot of stock for the most part. We don't talk about like Gum Giant and shit. But this is definitely gonna go up. This is not gonna be reprinted for a while. You need to get at least a playset. If you don't plan on opening sealed products and you don't already have a playset, then buy 4 of this and Ben. Highly suggest. Alright, next up we have the green cards. The green cards, we're gonna start right back from the beginning. Starter Deck 2 to OP-09. We're starting with Starter Deck 2 Trafalgar Law. This card should see a reprint with OP-10 Law. I don't know why this card, or people are running this card in OP-10 Law, so that's why it's expensive. But I do think that Bandai realized that, and they are definitely going to reprint this. I don't think it's going to be, I think it's probably going to be like $1 SR. Same shit with the PRB-01 Law, the one that got reprinted there. Alright, moving on, we got Starter Deck 2 Jewelry Bonnie. This is the Activate Man, best one, search top 5 for Supernova. This card's definitely going to be seen in some decks. I mean, Bonnie, $2. It's probably going to get the reprint block. I don't know. It might survive because it got reprinted in a event pack one time. So there's a chance it survives. But it's a $2 common, dude. That's kind of crazy. Next up, Scratchman Apu from Starter Deck 2. It's a $1 common. Could be reprinted. Possible reprint. But if you need them, just get them. It's a 2K counter. It's nice. Next up, we have Killer from OP-01. This is a $2 uncommon. Or like $1.50. Yeah, like $2. Yeah, this card is an uncommon, and because it's from OP-01, it's almost $2. Perona moment. I guess he's in Bonnie, but other than that, not much play. If you need them, get them. A Law from OP-01. This is a 50-cent SR. cop them if you're playing OP10 WA, definitely. To be honest, this wouldn't be a bad card to just get a playset of. Call it a day. You never know when this card might spike back up, you know. I mean, it's a pretty okay, good green low to the ground card, so I would definitely cop at least a few. Or if you really feel like blowing out your deck, you can get the alt arts, but I don't know, man. The alt art's kind of crazy. It's a nice art, but $40 is crazy, especially when you have the SP. SP, in my opinion, looks pretty sick. My boy Anderson killed it. But SP $70, it's kind of fucking crazy. But if you plan on blinging out the deck, maybe, I don't know. See, it was like 30. Okay, I think this card will generically just stay around a good price. So if you want to get the SP, go for it. You know, nothing's stopping you. This card will only go up as far as we know. Sure, it dropped. When did? Yeah, sure. So it dropped to 25 magically overnight. But it's an OP01 altar. It'll probably just stay around its price. Next up, we have Eustace Captain Kid. This is like the best green card in the world. This card is just generically so good for green. It's such a hard boss monster to get around. So, $7. It went up, yeah. People were smart. They bought it when it was super cheap. This card is really fucking good, and it will probably be like, look at this shit. This shit was a $45 card. I think we're a little late to the party, but I think, yeah, this card got reprinted, right? PRB, I think. Let me check the reprint. Eustace. Yeah, reprint. That's the other one. Eustace. Captain Kid reprint. I think it's only this one. Did this one get reprinted? Sure it did. Nate Drop Kid. Oh, I guess I didn't. Alright. Well, no, I think it did get, yeah, it got reprinted. There's no way it would go down to $1. Got reprinted. I don't think there's any way for them to tell that it was a reprint from a normal. So, $7. We're a little late to the party. I think you should still get at least 2, especially if you plan on playing green. I think you probably should just get your playset. These things are gonna go up and up and up. They probably won't reprint this either in the next PRB because it got reprinted in PRB-01. So, or you could get the altar. In my opinion, I wouldn't get the altar. I would get the wanted poster, but that's because I just like the idea of the wanted poster. It looks pretty sick. I don't think either of these are great prices for them, to be honest. I wouldn't get either, but if you play green, you play a lot of green, you have the option. You can choose either one for the same price. Really fucking expensive. And you got Rosinante. This card will probably fall off, most likely. $10 for an SEC, not too bad. It gets seen in some decks. The alt art is $19. I think you should definitely get the alt art if you get either of them. It's good. It's a good card. It can cook. I think it might see a little play, like niche little tech options in some decks, but I think it's probably going to get dropped for some other cards. So, it's okay. And if you like Rosinante like I do, why not? Next up we have Dofi. Just get a playset. It's $1. You'd never fucking know, dude. Just get a playset. This is the reprinted one. Just get a playset. Then we got Rosinante. This is a rare from OP05. Damn, this is probably gonna get a reprint. I think this is on the cutting block. Cutting block. Yeah, $2 for a rare is kind of crazy. I think if you need them, get them, but they're probably gonna be on the reprint block. This card, pick up a playset. You never know. You literally never know. It's a zero cost option. This happens with all the other zero cost options. I mean, the zero cost for purple became a like $10 card, not overnight, but out of nowhere. It's like back to like 3 now, but you just never know. Just get a playset, dude. Uta, this card, $5 for an Uta card. It's getting reprinted probably. Mihawk, I don't know how this is $6, $7. I don't even know what this gets running. Like maybe Perona. It's a 2K counter. I'm not gonna lie, if you need them, I don't even know if I'd get them. They're gonna get reprinted probably. This card definitely gonna get reprinted. Do not see this surviving. This card was super cheap. It was super cheap. It kind of has like a spike down. It's probably gonna get reprinted. I wouldn't get. I don't know. I wouldn't warrant spending that much, especially if you need multiple. Like if you're trying to like build Whim or something, I could see this card going up. But then once it gets announced, it's gonna get reprint. It's probably gonna go like cut in half, is my guess. Hody Jones. This is a good card. This is a very good card. I saw something about a possible new card in the Yamato starter deck, but I would probably just get a playset or however many you need. It's not too expensive. I don't know. I would probably. Cavendish, this card. No fucking way. This card is the only thing that makes Green Yellow Law semi-expensive. This card alone. So this thing is definitely getting reprinted. And all the cards from UBO. And don't even bother with the alt art. Yeah, the alt art is kind of ass cheeks, and just don't bother with it. If they reprint it, they might give it a new art, and it's gonna look 100 times better than this. I promise you. Electrical Luna. If you do not have like bulk of OP08, pick up a playset. EBO2 Luffy uses this a shit ton. I've seen it a lot. Don't know how many you're gonna run. Just pick up a playset. Well, they're 25 cents and not $2 like OPL1 rares. The Carrot SR, $2 if you need them. Get them. I don't think they're getting reprinted. They're from OP08. Might. Starter deck 16 Shanks. I highly see this one getting reprinted, like they did the Wa. The Dofi starter deck. So this card's probably gonna get reprinted. It's $4. Yeah, probably. Alright, next up we have Blue. Love Mellow. I would love to say this card's gonna get reprinted, but I actually just genuinely don't know. This card is so hit or miss, dude. This card is all over the fucking place. I think it might. It might. But like, I don't know. It's such a mid card. It's just only good in one deck. And it's like $10. It's the only thing making Nami more than like 5 cents. Whoa. Hold up. I'm not gonna give anyone ideas. That deck is fucking ass. It's a terrible deck. It costs $300. Don't build it. Anyway, this might get reprinted. Not sure. Starter deck 3 Dofi. This is the bounce of 7 cost. $1 if you need them, get them. I don't see this going up too much. I don't see it's going down. If you're playing Bill or something and you run it, you might as well just get them. This Dofi. Oh lord, this Dofi. Yeah, this motherfucker's getting banned. He's either getting banned or Jinbei's getting banned. I don't see them banning Teach. Could be wrong. I don't see them banning Teach. They're obviously not banning Law. I don't see them banning Bella. Yeah, it's either this guy or homeboy. What's his face? Jinbei. I don't know. I would not, dude. I would not. Wait until the ban list. Just don't. Just don't. This card, just don't. Unless you're playing Dofi tomorrow and you need it right now. Just don't. This is a $5 uncommon. It's not even a rare. It's a $5 uncommon. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, this shit's cooked. This is 157% getting reprinted. This card, it's 0 cost 3K for blue. This might see play in the OP11 Luffy coming out. It's pretty good. It's just 0 cost 3K. The trigger, it's alright. You get to bounce like a searcher back to your hand. It's okay. It's okay. I think you should probably pick up At least like a 2 of if you don't already have them. Maybe try and find them in your bulk, because you never know when this is gonna go up. Next up we have Kaya. Kaya is a OP03 rare 2K counter. This card has been reprinted, which makes me think it might not get reprinted. But I mean, dude, this card was like $5 peak. I don't know. If you need them, get them. Otherwise, just don't worry about them. Red Rock. Red Rock is a very good card. Seen in, I think, Usopp. OP10 Usopp runs it. And just before they get like a few dollars, it's already been reprinted. They're not going to reprint it again, most likely. I think you should probably just pick up a 4 of and call it a day. Borsalino, if you play this card, pick it up. Otherwise, don't really worry about it, probably not. Because it was tops like $1 last year. I mean, I don't know. If you run it, pick up a playset. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Actually, don't. Never mind. I just remembered this thing has this cheap-ass ult art. If you run it, pick up the ult art. This shit is $5. Bro. Like, the fuck? I know Boa runs this, right? Just pick up the ult art. Don't be a broke boy. It's cheap as shit. Or you pick up the SP, but the SP's nice. I don't know if it's worth $29. That's kind of crazy. The ult arts are so cheap that I just don't think the SP's worth it. Kaido, pick up a playset. You never know when this card is going to go back up. I mean, this is a PRB version. It's like $1. Just get a fucking playset. There's no point. It's not going to get reprinted again for at least until PRB-03. Ivankov, this is a 75-cent card. Back when I checked on when I was playing Marco, it's $5 and then straight back down. So this card, I don't know if it gets reprinted or not. I actually don't see this card getting reprinted, I don't think. Maybe. There's a chance. But honestly, right now, I would probably pick up a playset if you plan on playing anything like Marco. Sanji. This card is also, like Zoro, going to get reprinted most likely. It's probably going to get cut in, and like it's probably going to cut like $5 to $7 off when it gets revealed that it's getting reprinted. And then once it's actually like in the market, it's going to be like a less than $5 secret. So it's getting run in OP10 Luffy, so if you need to play OP10 Luffy before PRB-02, just get it, or OP11 Luffy. But otherwise, honestly, I think you're chilling. I think you get the ult art. I don't know if the ult art's great. It's nice. I don't think it's worth 50. Because once this thing gets reprinted, the ult art's gonna go down to probably like 30 tops, maybe. Maybe people like it. I don't know. It's okay. Grav Blade. This might get reprinted. It's not a big deal. So if you need them, just get them. Otherwise, probably gonna get reprinted. It's an OP06 rare. There's a decent chance it does. Weevil. This card's. See, I actually don't think this card's gonna get reprinted. Hot take. I don't think this card's gonna get reprinted only because it's mostly just running Dofi. Maybe people run Imbo. I don't know. Dofi's gonna get hit, so this card is gonna go down, but it also got reprinted in a judge pack, so yeah, I don't know. I don't see this card getting reprinted. That's just me though. This card, if you need it, pick up a playset. If you're playing Buggy, just pick up a playset before this card spikes too much. I mean, look at this shit. This shit was up to $2.50. Just get a playset. It might go down. Who cares? Get a playset. It's a rare from EBO1. Jinbei. Unless you're playing Dofi, just don't bother, dude. $7. $7? Yeah. Yeah, $7 for an SR that could be banned next month. Or his main leader could be banned. If you're playing Boa and you like need it, or you're playing Dofi and you like need it, get it. Otherwise, I'd probably just wait until the ban list. And then, if the ban list happens, I would probably wait until PRB-02 if you need them. Like the ult arts, they're 19. If he doesn't get banned, which I don't think he will, I think it's gonna be a leader. I think it's gonna hit the Dofi leader. Probably get the ult art. The ult art doesn't look too good. If it gets reprinted, it's going to come probably with a better art, and people aren't really going to like this one, but it still keeps its value. Perfume, pick up a playset. You never know, man. You just never know. Boa, Dofi, anything, pick up a playset. This card definitely going to get reprinted. Do not see this thing surviving. This is from the Starter Deck 17 Dofi. It's $2 for a common. It's the 2 of in the deck, so you kind of need it, but at the same time, just it's gonna get reprinted if you're playing Dofi. Get it. Croc, OPO9, pick up a playset. Man, Buggy is gonna fuck people up next set. Trust. With the promo coming, if you're playing Buggy, dude, you need a playset of Croc. No shit. Same as Mihawk. Same exact thing as Mihawk. Alright. Alright, next up we have purple. Let's see what we got for purple. We Performer Disaster. This card is from Starter Deck 4. It's running RP Luffy for the majority. Pretty good. It's a pretty good card. Consistently kind of keeps its price. You know, it's like 70 cents. If you need it, pick up a playset. Queen. Definitely pick up a playset. This for the PRB version. I don't know whichever one's cheaper. Just get a playset. It's very good purple blocker. Probably going to see Power Crap soon. Magellan. See, I would like to say this card gets reprinted, but I don't know. It was up because everybody's like, oh, purple Luffy, this card's going to be sick. And it was good in the starter deck. And then it just fucking fell off a cliff. This shit absolutely died overnight. So nobody runs this shit. If you need it, get it. I don't know if it's gonna get reprinted or not. There's a high chance it will be, but you can always get the alt art, which is 15, or you could get the SP, which is roughly like 35. The SP's pretty dope. I like the SP. Who's it made by? Anderson. That makes sense. I really like that guy. I don't know why. Zero cost 3k for purple. It's very good because the trigger, adds a Dawn as active, and you run a lot of high end in purple that have no counter, so you kind of need the zero cost. To be honest, same thing. Like this card was all the way up to 7, and then it just fell off a cliff when everybody realized purple Luffy is kind of just getting shit on by Dofi, just like every other deck in format. So, yeah, I mean, I would probably wait. You're probably gonna get reprinted. I wouldn't. Top Knot. I have no fucking clue how this is expensive. This is an OPO3 uncommon. That's $3. It's probably entirely because of Purple Black Luffy. The Purple Black Luffy stands single-handedly made this card $3. So just this thing is probably gonna get reprinted. Next, this Croc. Honestly, just pick up this Croc. Just pick up a playset. You never know, dude. It's 20 cents. It's 20 cents. I wanted to point this out because I wanted to talk about the purple yellow Croc. The shenanigans you can do. I seen a VV Theory video on the shenanigans you can do with Oh Come My Way and Basil Hawkins. You can basically get redirect attacks into your Basil Hawkins, and then they lose a life from swinging. It's pretty good, and this card obviously gets run in there, I think. So I think you should probably get a playset if you have any shenanigans you want to do with that. This card is, I have a very high chance this card's going to get reprinted. ST10 Law got reprinted in PRB-01, but this one did not, the kid. So there's a very high chance this is going to get reprinted in PRB-02. If you need them for RP Luffy, it's not terrible. $5, it ain't terrible, but I would highly suggest just waiting. Just pick up a playset. I don't need to say anymore. It's a $3 secret rare. I don't even know if you need a playset. This card gets run at maybe a 1 or a 2 of, so just get 1. If you're putting an order in, just see the other seller what you can do with the shipping, and just throw 1 in. Just don't get a fucking energy drink next time you're at the store, Captain Kidd. Yeah, this card, I mean, it was in PRB-01. It's not gonna get reprinted again. It's $1. It was at 50 cents. So, yeah, it was at 30 cents, 50, and it's just going to keep climbing. Just get a playset before they go endlessly high for no reason. Judge Alt. So, we have seen this slightly go up, ever so slightly, by $2, by $1, because of Reiju. Razor's getting shit in OP11, so that's pretty dope. But yeah, no, I mean, if you're playing Razor, you might as well. This gets usually run out of 2 of. Might as well just bling them out. Bonclay, what the fuck? Dude, this card is so stupid. I forgot how expensive this shit was. $42. Who is buying this? Legitimately, who is buying this? I would love to know. 19 sold a day. I'm so sorry for them. This thing was up to $56 in January. Just don't. Just don't. That's an 11 out of 10 that it's getting reprinted. Just don't. OP7 Sanji 2K. It gets run in a lot of decks. Whirlpool Luffy will probably run it. But I don't know though, because a 6K blocker in Whirlpool Luffy, which is a 6K leader, isn't as amazing. It's still a blocker, and you can play it for 3 less. I think this will probably get reprinted, but it is going to get run in Blue Purple Luffy. Porsche, with all the Reiju shit, with how cheap it is, just probably get a playset. You never know. Just pick up 4. These cards could easily just become like $5 cards overnight. Like, yeah. So you just never know. Just get a playset, and if you're feeling real shisty, you know, get a blinged out playset. They're pretty cheap. Black Maria, very good generic purple card. How do I say this? I think it might get a reprint, but at the same time, it's kind of cheap, and it's a very needed card in most purple decks. I would probably get it if you need it. Win-Win from OP08, kind of similar to Black Maria. I could see this getting reprinted, but at the same time, if you need it, it's not a big deal. Just get it. Kaido and Win-Win. This card, I think, no matter what, if you're buying anything here, just pick up one of these. You never fucking know. You never know. This card could sneak out of nowhere, dude. This card could very easily sneak out of nowhere, and it's $3. It could become like a $10, a $15 secret with release of like one deck. Like one deck could be when you return 10 Dawn, get 8 back as active. Holy shit, Kaido and Win-Win's fucking S tier now. You know what I mean? Like, just get one, just in case. And then this card is definitely getting reprinted. I don't even fucking know how this is $7. People are buying it too, which just hurts my soul. So, just don't. Just don't do that. Luffy. $15 for a secret. I want to say don't. It might get reprinted. No, because it's a new set. I don't know if it gets reprinted. I'm on the fence. 15. It's a low price. I would probably get 2 at least. If you need more, get more. But that being said, 15 is kind of crazy. Sanji, a very good purple. It's a good card. For $2, it's kind of like Ben, but not fully. I don't think this gets run in all purple lists, but like Purple Luffy is probably gonna run it, so I'd probably pick up maybe a playset. Well, they're cheap. Never know. It could very easily turn into the Sanji from OP07. This card was like pennies, man. Okay, maybe not pennies. It was like $3. So like $3, and then it spiked to like 10. So very, very similar to Sanji. Gum Gum Giant. Honestly, I low-key would be so down if this card gets banned. I'm so tired of like swinging like 35k at someone and they get out of it and I just cry. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this card might get banned, but also it didn't get enough stock. But also just fucking buy OP09. Like if you're buying sealed, if you ever have any plans of buying sealed, just wait on this card. But obviously if you're playing purple, you fucking need this. This is needed. Alright, next we have black. Ooh, we got a lot of cards. How many do we have in yellow? We have some in yellow, not too many. And we got a shit ton of black. Alright, let's start. Start deck 6 Hina. This card is definitely getting reprinted. It had a judge reprint and it barely affected it. So expect this shit to get hardcore reprinted. Here's the judge one as well. If you want the foiling, if you're buying it, just get the foil one. There's no point not to. Same exact price. No point not to. But if you're buying them, to be honest, just get the premium card collection. If you're buying them and you have the extra money, just get the premium card collection. It's a lot better. It looks fucking dope. It's like $15. Just get them. Plus, if you're playing black, I'm sure you already have like $500 set to the side. So, Great Eruption. This card's actually banned, right? This is the banned one. Yeah. Holy shit! Everybody bought it because it was like, it's gonna get unbanned. I don't think this thing is gonna get unbanned. Wait until to see if it gets unbanned. If it gets unbanned, wait even more. If it gets unbanned, it's gonna get reprinted. If it gets unbanned, it's gonna be all the hype go up, and then it's gonna drop fucking back down. Sure, it's gonna be a good card, but it's not gonna be like fucking $4 worth. Just do not buy this shit. AVHQ, very similar. Except this card isn't banned. I don't know why this is. What is it? Start at 6. Oh. $4? What runs this? Oh, possible Sakazuki. Everybody thinks Sakazuki is gonna get unbanned. Okay, so it's the same thing. So if Saka gets unbanned, wait longer. If he doesn't get banned, it's gonna drop. If Saka gets unbanned, then just wait for it to come back down. Kuzan, this card is a reprint. It was pennies. Okay, wait. When was it It was never pennies. Okay, wait. These people just needed their Kuzans. Yeah, definitely get a playset. If you're playing black at all or anything, just get a playset. This one also, just get a 2-of. Get a 2-of. You never fucking know. This card could be very expensive. You never know. Borsellino, get a playset. Same thing as Kuzan. Just get a playset. This, get a playset. It's a 0-cost 3K for black that draws you a card and pops a winnerless, so it doesn't really matter. But the draw card is really nice off life if you need it and you need cycling and shit. This puts it back in your trash, which like activates Tempest Kick easier and shit. So you kind of just need to pick up a playset just in case. It's from OPO 3 actually. You never know when this could just spike. Shirahoshi. It's just started like 8. I see this getting reprinted. It's a common. I see this getting reprinted. $3 if you need it. If you need it, get it. But just know it's probably going to go down. This Luffy, as far as I know, has been seeing like no play in Usopp. It spiked up to $10. It was like pennies, wasn't it? It was like 70 cents. And then it spiked up to $10, or rather it spiked up to $3.50 when Usopp got announced. And then went back down because nobody ran it in the East. And then went back up a little. And it's fucking spiked back up. Why did it spike back up here? January? I don't know. This card, I have no fucking clue. I don't think many decks run it. If you're playing Rebecca or some shit, get it. Otherwise, don't. Uta. It might get reprinted. It's gonna be a good tech against Blackbeard, I think, right? Can't be KO'd by leaders, yep. And rest at -2. Yeah, it's gonna be very good as a Blackbeard tech, I think. And it's just a good card. Gets run on like Lucci and shit sometimes. I think if you need them, get a playset. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Sabo, this card's already been announced that it is going to be reprinted. That's why it went from 30 to 15. If you need Sabos, I could see them going down a little more, but at the same time, feel free to get them now. Feel free to get them when they're half the price they were like a month ago. But at the same time, this has been confirmed, they are going to get reprinted, so just know it will just continue going down. This will be like a $2 card. And you could get the alt art. Personally, I don't think the alt art looks good. I think whatever reprint alt is gonna come with Sabo is, since they like posted that like this is like the picture boy that's getting reprinted, so they're obviously gonna have some sick ass ult. I don't think this is gonna be that much. I think it's probably gonna stay where it is for the next like year. Rebecca's a $5 SR. I think it's gonna get reprinted. No, I know it's gonna get reprinted, I think. But if you need it, just get them. I mean, black is just kind of, you put money aside anyway. 50 cent SR. Probably just gonna play it. Don't worry about it. If you need the ults, get the ults. I like him. Some people don't. He does look kind of fruity. Gecko's back up to $5. He could potentially be banned. If he gets banned, he drops. I honestly, if you don't need to play like a black deck to like get practice for a big tournament or some shit, then just wait until the ban list and then just see what happens. I doubt he's more than a few bucks after the ban list. Burke, this card is 100% getting reprinted. 100% getting reprinted. There's no reason for this card not to be reprinted. It's a $26 SR from EB01. Who would have guessed? Yeah, just get a. Don't get any. Honestly, if you can, just don't get any. The alts are it looks nice. I don't think it looks amazing. If they reprint Brook, which they almost guarantee are, then they're gonna get a new alt probably, and I don't know if it's the best value. Laboon. I don't know what kind of fucking maniacs are still buying Laboon. It's good for Blackbeard. So like the like one person at your locals who plays Blackbeard can pay $20 for a Laboon. But otherwise, just don't. Just don't. This card is ass in like every other fucking deck. Like it's just Blackbeard. Finger Pistol. Oh, so it's gonna be reprinted. So Finger Pistol EB01. EB01 rare. $10. 10 whole dollars. That's a lot of money for a fucking rare. Yeah, it's definitely getting reprinted. I don't see this surviving. Stussy, if you need him, get like a 2 of at least. Get like a 2 of, get a playset. If you're throwing an order in, same shit as Kaido and Winwin, you just never know. KOing an opponent's character, period, is good. Tempest Kick, get a playset. This card could very easily become very, very good. So, it is good. It's a very good card. But it could become even better, so get that. Same thing as Kaido and Winwin. You never know when this card could just become like the new better Rob Lucci, you know? Trashing a card is kind of crazy. And 8 cost. But like if Gecko gets banned, I could see this being run as like a 1 or 2 of in Lucci or some shit. Yeah, honestly just get like 1 or 2. Starter deck 14, Sanji. This card might get reprinted. I don't know. $6 is crazy. It's not a bad card. It's a pretty decent card. I think it might get reprinted. Dobby, just get them if you need them. They're super fucking cheap. Let's see, Jack, get them if you need them. Could be reprinted, but otherwise they're $1.30. Just get them. Parallel, get them if you need them. That looks pretty nice. It's $16. Just get them. Kaido, just get a. Maybe not a playset. It's gonna be similar to like the others, so it's gonna be like get like 2 at least. Get like 2 at least. If you're placing an order, just throw them in. Set like $10 aside. Like check your seller, whatever you're buying for, and just see if they have like some Kaidos, you know, a Sabo. See if they have like a Sabo in stock, so you can like get the same shipping. See if they have any Stussies. Just kind of throw those cards in. You just never know. And then the alts, $10, pretty good price. If Gecko gets banned, this could go up. I don't know. Tashigi, this card's probably gonna get reprinted. Yeah, it's probably gonna get reprinted. I don't know if they're reprinting the wall and everything. Same as the Sengoku. I think this gets reprinted, so I don't think we worry about those. Otherwise, Teach is a 75 SR. Oh yeah, just get a playset. Just get a playset. There's quite literally no reason not to. Alright, finally we have yellow. Yellow doesn't have too many, so. This card. I'm really hoping this card gets reprinted. I think it will. I don't know why the fuck this is $14. It's because of Blue Yellow Nami. Blue Yellow Nami, everybody's like, oh, life manipulation. Yay. 7 mom. And I'm like, this card's $15 already, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm hoping they reprint. And this card, I have no fucking clue. It's just because of Blue to Yellow Nami, I know. But like, dude, this is a 25-cent card. Nobody was buying this shit. And then it went to fucking $4. And went back down to 2. Just don't get this. Literally just don't. Just don't. Not until your Blue Yellow Nami is out in the market. Then think about it. Katakuri. Katakuri, this is the reprint. Dude, if you plan on playing any yellow, you gotta get at least like 2, maybe 4. It's just, it was like an $8 secret when it got reprinted. It's already up to 14. It's only gonna go up, dude. They're not reprinting this in PRB-02, most likely. I don't see them reprinting shit from PRB-01 in PRB-02, so just kind of get them if you're playing yellow. This card, I could almost guarantee this card's gonna get reprinted. It's a $10 SR from OP-03. It's gonna get reprinted. Yamato, $1. Pick up a playset. Hiyori, $1. 150. Could be reprinted, but it wouldn't hurt to just get a playset if you need them. The alt art's cool. I probably wouldn't. You're the one who's the spear. It's definitely gonna get reprinted. So OP-06 rare, and it's $3. Yeah, this is 100% getting reprinted, but it's such a good card that if you need it, get it. Shirahoshi Blocker, this is getting reprinted. I would not get this if you need it. Just say, no, you don't need it. This card is $20, dude, for a fucking blocker. And then the alt art's $40, and they're coming out with an SP. So the SP is just gonna rival whatever the alt is, so just don't. When they reprint, it'll go down. $3 Kingdom Come from EB-01. Gonna get a reprint, almost guaranteed. Pompey, same thing as the last. Gonna get a reprint, guaranteed. $30 for Ace. This card's gonna get a reprint, most likely. $30 Secret Rare from OP-07. I don't see it surviving. It's a very good card, and they want people to have it. This card, just get a playset, I promise you. NL players rejoice when they see this card. On curve, like, it's so nice. It's 9 cents, dude. It's a rare. You just never know when this card like gets to like a few bucks. So if you're trying to make a few bucks, just get a playset. Leafy OP-07 could get reprinted. It's a $5, $6 SR. Honestly, if you need them, you can get them. But like, honestly, I think it's probably gonna get a reprint. Obviously not this one, but it's a nice ult. And I like the treasure rare, or the SP. If you like them, get them. I would just, personally, I like the artwork of the first one enough to the point where I wouldn't want it that much. Calgara, this I would pick up. I would pick up a Calgara because it went up super, like it went up to 30, but it was at like 15 and shit. I'd probably just pick up one because why not? With EB-02 and everything, it's a pretty decent deck. It'll always be good. The ult arts are only going to go up, most likely, the leaders. And if you're playing Calgary, get a playset of these. Same thing as the Shiraya blocker. It's a $4 ult. You might as well, dude. Nami, this is $7 SR. I think this one's going to get reprinted. I don't think this one survives. Hopefully not. Yeah, I think it's probably going to get a reprint. The SP, I just put this in because I want everybody to know, whoever bought this, like this guy, 2 average daily sold. Who the fuck are you? What are you doing? Like, realistically, what are you doing with your life? Bro, who is buying $330? This is more than a manga. Like, actually. I could get a manga buggy for the same price. Yeah, no. Bonnie, it's a $1 SR. Pick up a playset. You never know. The ults are, if you need them, get them. Not too bad. And finally, the win-win. I think this card's going to get reprinted only because they're reprinting the starter deck other stuff. So, I think this would be the one to get reprinted. $2, not too bad. Maybe just pick them up if you need them.